Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's put a couple things out on the table before we jump into this tutorial. I love Halloween, but for some reason when it comes to Halloween makeup, I just don't have the hosela for it. And I think that stems from the fact it's not my comfort zone, so I tend to steer away from it. But then I have this side of me that's like, no, give it your best. You know, if it doesn't turn out perfect, it's okay, just try. So that's why I'm here making this tutorial for you guys. Let's talk a little bit about the look. I wanted to do a half skull, half retro pinup kind of look. And here I have a couple of inspiration pictures. I'll list the artist below so you can refer to the original artwork. But basically I'm taking these pictures and I'm morphing them all together and I'm gonna put my own spin to it and spit it out at ya. Why don't we? Okay, so let's get started. Let's start off priming the eyelid with MAC Soft Ochre. And I'm just gonna use my finger to blend it out. Now let's take Gesso and run it along the brow bone and also pack it on to our lid. And then just blend it out with a fluffy brush. Now I'm going to apply Urban Decay ZEPHYR onto my tear duct to just give it that extra pop. With Saddle, I'm going to go ahead and use that as my transition shade onto my crease and just blend away. Since we're doing pinup, let's create a very bold cat eye slash wing. I'm going to just do that by building it up little by little. And here I'm taking MAC Espresso and just making my crease a little bit more intensified. And connecting it with the cat eye to give it that bold effect. Running Espresso underneath my waterline as well. I'm lining my waterline with the NYX Wonder Pencil in Light. And then using the Revlon mascara to just feather out the bottom lashes. Now I'm applying the Mercier Flawless Fluid in Golden to half of my face. And now I'm going to do some NARS concealer and blend it out with a dampened beauty blender. Let's set the under eye with Banana from the Countour kit. And then I'm actually taking that same color and using it to define my wing. Here I'm going to use the Jane Iredale powder in Golden Glow to set my foundation. Now with the Too Faced 16-Hour Bronze, I'm going to just run that along the lines where the sun would naturally hit so I can give myself a very exaggerated contour. Oh yeah! Let's line the lips. I'm using Motives Cosmetics Retro Red and then my favorite SEPHORA cream lip stain. And then cleaning that up, let's add some lashes. And I like to just do a little tight line up there. And lastly, add a little mole. So now that this side of the face is done, we're gonna start on this side of the face. I'm mixing the white from the Flash palette and the lightest foundation that I own. I don't know if you guys are able to see the exact color because of all these lights, but I just got done mixing everything and I like this mixture color. It's a little bit off-white, not too white to make you look super ghostly. Just kidding, I lied. I'm gonna use this white pencil. Before we add any color to this side of the face, I just wanted to outline my lips first, and then next you'll see I'll do the eyes. I've already filled my orbital bone and my eye socket area to see the hollows. This will help guide you. It's also better to use something that's not black, hence why I'm using an off-white nudish color. So if you do make mistakes, you can just wipe it. Okie doke. So I'm using a flat brush to apply the mixture to my face and then a completely dampened beauty blender to blend the color out. Since we are trying to keep this line straight, I'm going to use a couple of my pencils so they can guide the line that I'm doing right here and on my forehead. And then using this concealer brush, because it's so precise, I'm going to go around the eye socket with it along with the straight line down my face. Of course, as I go on, I just keep utilizing my dampened beauty blender to smooth and blend everything out. And here I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning up. I'm using this brush that's a little slanted, dipped in powder, to just clean along the edges. To set this side of the face, I'm using the BOMBSHELL translucent powder. And this will just ensure that nothing moves and it stays all night. Now that I've outlined how I want my skull to appear, I'm going to go over it with the Elixir Persico Stay Proof Gel Liner in Dark Night. And build upon that line a little, make it a little thicker. I'm going to shade around it a little bit and fill this part in completely. And shading is really important here, just to give it that illusion that it really looks like a skull. So I'm going to start out strong and then fade it out into a light gradient. And then to set everything, I'm going to use Sugar Pill Bulletproof. And I'm really using that eyeshadow actually to help me with the shading, so it looks nice and blended. Here, taking that same liner, going around the orbital bone. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills No. 3 brush because it's very precise and it gives you those sharp edges. And now with like a bigger concealer brush, let's just fill everything in and make sure to set this part. I'm again using the Bulletproof shadow from Sugar Pill. Especially for my oily girls who are planning on wearing this out at night, you want to make sure that stays on. And I'm just going to freehand this design here. It's totally up to you on what you want to make it look like, so get creative with it. I decided that I do want to add a little bit of red in between, and I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Flash palette to do so. Now I'm outlining the nose, and I'm going to go over it with just the black liner gel that I've been using, and don't forget to do the nostril because that's really important. It could throw the whole look off. And then set that as well. And here I'm just creating a little squiggly line along my cheekbone and shading all of that in with a fluffy brush. And I'm going to go ahead and do that around my forehead and along my jawline just to give it that more natural appearance. And filling in the lips with the white from the Flash palette. Yeah, throw in a Snapchat or two. And here let's create the stitches. Just draw those lines on there. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. I honestly just winged this whole look. And I think that's why I was getting so annoyed, because some of the lines weren't turning out the way I wanted them to, but ain't no worries. And then I'm going to create little dots to give it that stitch effect. And after some shading and contouring of the nose, we are done with this look. Alright guys, so this look is officially complete. You got to experience a little bit of the anxiety I experience when I try to do anything like this. So, with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment away. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
She's sitting at the door going...
It's Chloe for you. My abs that I don't have are hurting.
I ain't worried about nothing. Get around, round with that work. Strapped up with that heat. Money don't mean nothing.
Oh my god. Some wingified action.
Room service! Basic.
only thing motivating me right now is the thought of wholesome. I look like, hi, let's go on a date. Would you date me if I look like this? You said you want natural beauty. I'm giving you best of both worlds.
A natural beauty though.
Back in my day.
I woke up like this. Oh, like a mindy Louboutins.
I've been up all night
Trying to get that rich. I've been working on my shit. His and hers Ferraris.
Don't ask how much my costs.
I'm the bomb like crisscross. Exhausted right now. I'm just like over this. It's just difficult. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.